What's your sweater got to do with anything? Can we have the letter?
Oh, yeah. It's right here. I'll just put it through the mail slot. I'll just,
Just hand it to me over the door.
No, I can get this. Until next time, enjoy your mail.
If your friend starts behaving weirdly, shoot them to the moon! Cool! What if Lucy and Sarah both went to the moon? Would they be back in time for dinner? Certainly.
Probably.
I guess that would be okay.
Great! Then it's settled.
I'm sorry. What?
Why are you talking so fast, Bob?
We got a big show today, and I don't want to waste any time. I got it!
Mail, here is your... Hey, I didn't finish my song.
Go ahead and smash those towers. You just might reinvent coleslaw.
You're kidding me, right?
What?
Where could I get a sweater like that?
I'll get it. It wasn't the mail guy. It was the guy who mows your lawn.
Oh.
I told him to come back later because we're taping our TV show.
Okay.
Your grass is a little long, but I figured it could wait another day or two.
You're probably right.
That must be him. It was...
Donuts and you.
Dad, did you have to share your donuts when you were a kid like me?
Pesky mosquitoes. What was that you said?
He asked about your donuts, Dad. When you were a kid, did you have to share them like we do?
I'm not quite following you.
Don't you think it's a little weird for a grown adult to only have one tooth?
It's a little weird for a cucumber to have teeth at all.
Have a slaptastic day.
I don't even know what that means.
Louis got on his bike and rode to a fast food restaurant where he bought a cheeseburger. I don't remember where I was going with this. I'm going to go home and think this through one more time.
Well, that's all the time... Huh? That's not all the time we have? 3 more minutes? Well, this is awkward.
I'm returning the video I borrowed. Then I'll get out of your way.
No rush. We're just ending our show about how special we are. Maybe we should play your video.
It's the French peas, singing about the bottom of the sea. It has nothing to do with being special.
Oh,
Where's the letter?
Oh, yeah. It's right here. I'll just put it through the mail slot.
You can just hand it to us.
No, I got it.
We need a bigger mail slot. Tomorrow, when you go to the dentist, wrap yourself in seaweed and act like a piece of sushi.
Cool!
You're kidding me, right? Seaweed? Sushi? A tasty solution, don't you think? You know, I once spent an entire year under my bed. I tried the seaweed thing. It didn't work. Well, what do you know? Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, but he's a monkey. He can hustle. Slow and steady wins the race. Stick with the turtle. I think I'd probably just take the bus. Hi, kids, and welcome to VeggieTales.
On TV!
Mail, here's your mail. I've got it right here in my bucket.
What's up?
What do we do now?
More coffee?
No, I think we may have solved your problem without opening that letter.
But they're so small.
Compared to what?
A dog?
A small dog?
No.
Where's our letter?
I already got the letter. The mailman and me, we're tight.
You can't just open other people's mail. That's against the law.
What?
Do you ever take that thing off?
Never. I love it.
Yeesh.
Leonard lived by the North Pole. One day, his mother sent him to school with a bag of clams. That's what they eat, clams. She said, "There's plenty for everyone, so share your clams." When he got to school, his friend Penguin saw his clams.
Technically, penguins only live in the southern hemisphere. There would be no penguins in his school.
When he got to school, his friend Parrot saw his clams.
Parrots live in the tropics, where it's hot, not the North Pole.
When he got to school, his friend Lamp saw his clams. Do they have lamps at the North Pole?
I guess that's okay.
So the lamp saw the clams, and he was hungry. Wait a minute.
Bob?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry I ruined your story. That's okay. I went out and got some fried clams. Do you want one? I'm allergic to shellfish.
Bob.
Sure. Once upon a time, there was a squirrel named Dennis. Dennis the squirrel? I'll show him to you. Dennis the squirrel wanted a new nut, so he went to the nut store. Not only did he see a beautiful new nut there, but he saw a multitude of fine nuts. Uh-oh, the nuts fell down. Hang on. This isn't going so good. Your dad's a smart guy.
Except for the time he was sure you had plenty of gas to make it through Death Valley. And the time he thought mayonnaise could be used as sunscreen. Then there was the time he used the car to pull that tree stump out of the yard. And the time he told your mom his love was all the gifts she needed on Valentine's Day.
Have you and Ricky been talking?
I get around.
Hi, kids, and welcome to VeggieTales.
Are there any giant bagels around here? I had a dream last night about a giant bagel.
Well, that's unusual.
I get it.
Mail, mail, here is your mail. It's here in my bag, not in bucket or pail. I bring it through hailstorm or blizzard.
Have you ever had a dream about a giant bagel?
No, but I had a dream about an aardvark singing opera, if you can picture that.
Nope.
What's it say?
Jimmy called me strange.
The letter says Jimmy called me strange?
No, the Larry said Jimmy called me strange.
I thought pizza was Italian, not German.
Oh, please. And I suppose you think Chinese food came from China?
Didn't it?
Heavens no! Argentina!
Hi, kids. Welcome to VeggieTales.
On the telly!
Oh, that's what they say in England.
On the telly!
Yes, well, that's fun stuff.
Top of the morning! Brilliant!
Good luck with Prince Charles.
Toodles!
That ought to do it.
Spot on!
What?
Thanks.
Problem, John.
I wonder who that is.
Hi, kids, and welcome to VeggieTales.
On TV!
We're waiting for the mail to come so we can...
Mail, mail.
At least they didn't try to jam it through the mail slot this time.
What should I do?
Well, Stacy, that's a very difficult problem. One that takes careful consideration and wisdom. One that
Larry?
Yeah, Bob?
Now maybe next time they'll mention me in the song. Hi, kids, and welcome to VeggieTales.
On TV!
We're waiting for the mail so we can answer your questions.
Not gonna happen, Bob.
Why not?
Well, I told Jimmy we didn't need him today.
Well,
She told a lie because she was afraid she'd get in trouble.
tell Olivia to pack up and leave the... We'll see you all next week. Bob's going to see a bunch of kids next week. And speaking of kings, here's a slide of a king-size popcorn bowl I ate last Christmas in Des Moines.
What's it say, Bob? I'm thinking that I'm hungry. Hey, I just read my mind. It works.
Oh, great.
Really?
Jimmy, we've heard this before.
I know.
What's it say?
Paco?
It is I, Paco, the storytelling mule.
Where's our letter?
I just ran into Jimmy the mailman, who said there is no letter today for the tomato or the cucumber.
But what are we going to do about the show? We always read a letter from someone.
There were 3 triplets named Maria, Diego, and... I forget the other one's name. How about a giraffe? And maybe a hippo. You could never have
That's
too
just
many
weird.
animals in a story. You could... How about a...
You know, I used to have socks that color.
You know, many animals in the wild kingdom have to follow very specific directions to get ahead in the world.
Wow, think this could be helpful?
Maybe, maybe not. So, where was I going with this? This isn't going so good. Wait while I go home and get more tape.
Wow, I like the ironic finish.
What? That didn't make any sense. Larry, let's watch this if we want to learn about following directions.
Partners.
I'll give you a nickel if you bark like a dog.
Never.
Meow. Oh, that can't be very good. Hi, kids. Now you gotta remember that...
You saw only half the show.
Well, you think they'll watch again next week?
Well, if they want to see the whole show.
Well, I would. So here's some previews about what's coming up next. Hi, kids. Now you gotta remember that...
You saw only half the show.
Well, you think they'll watch again next week?
Well, if they want to see the whole show.
Well, I would. So here's some previews about what's coming up next. Well, we made it. Hey, kids, thanks for coming to my house. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.